What's up, Brian Tong here, and welcome to the Apple Bits for everything good and bad inside the world of Apple. We've got all new details for the Apple Watch Series 7. The Beats Studio Buds are out, and is your M1 iMac crooked? But hey, before we get to the stories, a big thanks to Spec Products for sponsoring this video. Spec is the creator of award-winning cases designed to take an impact and make one. They just released their new Presidio Perfect Clear, compatible with MagSafe cases for the iPhone 12, 12 Pro, and 12 Pro Max. It's a clear case that's compatible with all Apple MagSafe accessories, and with so many different colored iPhones, I think clear is becoming the way to go. The built-in magnets have been tested to ensure longevity for daily use with MagSafe. Its raised bezel creates an added edge of protection, and the case makes my iPhone 12 Pro smoother to hold with its rounded edges. This case also won't discolor or yellow on you like many others. It can handle extreme drops with its 13-foot drop protection, so I won't have a problem if my phone drops out of my pockets while I'm dunking on a rim. Built-in antimicrobial technology from Microban delivers a 99% reduction in stain and odor-causing bacteria on the case, creating a cleaner surface. Now you can get the Presidio Perfect Clear compatible with MagSafe for the iPhone 12, 12 Pro, and 12 Pro Max by using the link in the description. Use the code MagSafe25 to get 25% off your entire purchase on their website. And here's a fun fact. I worked at Spec way back in the day, and I helped create some of their cases, and now I'm working with them. So check out the link and punch in the code MagSafe25. All right, let's get to the stories. And if there are Apple Watch leaks, you know that I'm going to be all over those. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman reports that this year's Apple Watch Series 7 is expected to add a faster processor and will be updated with the ultra-wideband functionality found in Apple's AirTags and is also used in the iPhone for the item finder. Now that could mean not only will you be able to find your Apple Watch through your iPhone, but you could potentially use just the Apple Watch to find lost items without the need for an iPhone at all. Gurman also reports that in addition to this new wireless connectivity for the Series 7, Apple has tested a new display that has even thinner bezels and is using a new lamination technique that will bring the display closer to the front cover. He also adds that the new Apple Watch could be slightly thicker overall, but it won't be thick enough where it's noticeable for users. But the big note in his report says Apple was planning to include a new body temperature sensor in this year's Apple Watch, but that's more likely coming out in 2022. And he also added that the blood sugar sensor that's been rumored for at least the past 6 months to a year is unlikely to be ready for consumers for several more years. So, maybe we should just temper our expectations with this new Apple Watch a little bit. Gurman doesn't mention any significant design change or makes references to a flat design, flat edges, and rounded corners aesthetic, because John Prosser had revealed renders before WWDC that show the purported next Apple Watch will align with their current design aesthetic across the iPhone, the iPad, and the iMac. So we don't know if we'll actually see a major design change this year or not. Now, WWDC didn't get me too excited about watchOS 8, honestly, but we'll have to see what another announcement comes alongside the Apple Watch when it's officially announced. The new door unlocking feature that Apple showed off at the keynote might only be exclusive to the new Series 7, according to the Bloomberg report. And I think that would seem odd since they featured it as part of WWDC. Maybe it requires a specific proximity authentication with this new ultra-wideband chip inside, but we're going to also have to wait on that as well. We've also heard the rumblings about this potential more rugged, outdoorsy, extreme sports Apple Watch that Gurman earlier said we could see this year. Well, he's now updated his report and says that this new model of Apple Watch will not be released until 2022 at the earliest. And there's also plans to revise the Apple Watch SE in 2022 as well, but not right now, so there's really no need to refresh it anyways. But these are the early reports. I'm just wondering, does that change your level or even your excitement for expectations for this year's Apple Watch? I was getting pretty hyped up about it, but maybe, it's another kind of ramp up year. Look, I don't have to tell you how I feel. I want to hear what you feel. Put in the comments. You let me know, and yeah, I guess I'll read them. But, I'm still using my Series 4 daily right here. Unless there's a really major design change and a processor upgrade that also significantly changes how I can use it, my Series 4 is still looking really good right now. Now, we're also still waiting for the next generation AirPods and AirPods Pro, but the wireless earbud space is heating up in the summer already because Sony, they just dropped their XM4 wireless earbuds, which are the best noise-canceling earbuds overall with their sound quality, their noise canceling, and battery life. And look, you can check out my review on my channel. It's there for a reason. But Apple leaker LeBron James, he gave us a peek at Beats Studio Buds a little earlier, but they are now out and available for $150. I look at these things, I think their design is super slick, and let's just be real here. They already look better than the AirPods and AirPods Pro. I don't have a pair yet, but these are active noise canceling wireless earbuds. They have transparency mode to let you hear the outside world. They have a quick pairing process on both Apple and Android ecosystems. That is a first ever. You can also charge the case over USB-C, but there's no wireless charging for the case. And then you get about 5 hours of juice and 18 hours total with noise canceling on. That bumps up to 8 hours and 24 hours total with noise canceling off. Now they support spatial audio with Dolby Atmos music in Apple Music. You can pre-order them now, again, $149.99, and they're gonna be able to ship on June 24th. But if you just look at those stats on paper already, those Beats Studio Buds, they look better than the current second generation AirPods, and they're also $10 cheaper. So I can't wait to check them out. Now, I did mention the Dolby Atmos in Apple Music that Apple basically announced as an upgrade for Apple Music subscribers, then alongside lossless audio for no additional charge. If you think about how they just upgraded the service, that's pretty wild. But the latest Apple Music beta for Android also includes support for those two new features. Now, Apple hasn't confirmed which specific Android devices spatial audio is compatible with yet, and it's still in beta, but you'll have to go into the settings of the Android beta, just turn on lossless audio. But again, this is a great sign that Apple isn't keeping it just to their own ecosystem. And if it's in the beta, then it's definitely coming to Android users soon. You know, we've seen Apple taking more interest in allowing people outside of their ecosystem to access their services. We obviously have Apple Music. You also have Apple TV Plus. I know I talk about Apple Watch a lot, but getting a service like this on Android up to speed with Apple's is just like another breadcrumb that they're trying to set up other devices like the Apple Watch to be independent from the iPhone eventually. I know it's my dream. Also, with services being such a focus by Tim Cook, this is just another way to spread their tentacles and, yeah, make more money. Because no matter what new model comes out, this is really when the Apple Watch is going to take off once they make it independent. Okay, Apple's M1 iMac feels like, sheesh, it came out months ago. I guess at least it feels like that to me, but it's only been 4 weeks. Well, a new issue has popped up after YouTuber and internet friend iPhonedo found out that the iMac he reviewed looked like it was tilted on one side and mounted improperly, and it was. His M1 iMac was actually crooked. Now, this is not a widespread issue, but some other users have mentioned it in the Apple support communities. It's something to be aware of, and if you have one that is crooked, get it returned within the first 2 weeks instead of going through a more lengthy support process if you can. And in case you were still looking for an original HomePod from Apple, I know you're out there. They are now completely out of stock in the US online store. I just can't believe they aren't going to make something that comes after the regular HomePod or some other kind of speaker product beyond the HomePod Mini, especially after this push with lossless audio and spatial audio with Dolby Atmos on Apple Music. They could really do something here that gets us excited again. But for my friends in Austria and Ireland, you all should be excited because the HomePod Mini has finally arrived to your countries. And in New Zealand, it has been listed as available in June. So you should be getting the HomePod Mini in the next couple of weeks. You'll also be able to assign the HomePod Mini as the default output speaker for your Apple TV 4K later this year. Remember, at a WWDC, they showed amazing sound with 2 speakers. And that's so amazing for me. All right. That's going to do it for now, but thanks again to Spec Products for sponsoring this video. Check out the link in the description and use code MagSafe25 for 25% off the Presidio Perfect Clear, compatible with MagSafe for the iPhone 12, 12 Pro, and 12 Pro Max, and your entire order. Now, if you like what you see, give me that thumbs up, subs up, and hit that notification bell, ding, to get all my videos when they drop. And if you want more Apple goodness, you can check out my Apple Bits XL audio podcast to get the latest deep dive with all these stories and new ones every week with special guests. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care and be safe. Peace.